right, let's keep it going with the co-maid of honors, Lei and Lizl. Woo woo!
Hello, everyone. My name's Lizl,
I'm Lei.
and we have the pleasure of being Rise's co-maid of honors.
There wouldn't be a wedding today if it weren't for the parents who brought the couple to life and raised us all to some capacity when we were growing up. Tita Roel, Tita Riza, thank you for letting us cook waffles when we were hangry after school and not saying a word when Lizelle tried to take out a fire hydrant in your parkade when she first got her license.
And Mike and Evelyn, thank you so much for hosting so many events leading up to the wedding. You've always had a way of making everyone feel so welcome at your home, and so much so that we often overstay our welcome, laughing till the morning and finishing all your food. And yes, we're talking to you, Fong. Riza, we're so happy that you're the first to get married out of all of us. You planned this beautiful day to perfection, leading us with endless inspiration and cricket designs for the future. It's amazing to see everyone you love in one room enjoying the day you dreamed of.
I knew you were going to be amazing at wedding planning because you've always been the most creative out of all of us. Growing up, Riza would make all of us handwritten cards for Christmas and birthdays using her signature gel pens. You're usually the quietest of the group, but you always had a way with words. As example, your vows today were phenomenal.
Riza is one of the most selfless, kind, and hardworking people we know. No matter how busy and how little sleep she's running on, she'll always make time for her friends. She might be a little late, but she'll always be there for you. A good example is when there would be no one else that would drive in the middle of the worst snowstorm in years and sit in her car for more than 8 hours just to come save me, but also for my cousin to get me first. So I can't thank you enough for that.
As most of you know, Riza and Steven met on Tinder. We were studying one day when she just got up, started packing, and said she's going on a date. I had so many questions. She just said his name and shared her location. We stopped studying that night and we just stared on Find My Friends. And then we waited for her to come home and say he's getting another date. Actually, 7 more years of dates. In the 15 years I've known Riza, I've only seen her ugly cry twice. 2011 Stanley Cup Finals, and then after her first big fight with Steven. I said, what do you need me to do? You know, I know where he lives, I can fight. She said, no, I'm coming over, it's okay. We talked it through and we laughed. It was actually a really stupid fight involving a bet and a Disney movie. I knew then she'd fallen in love because she was scared to lose him and she wouldn't let me show up to his house and throw hands.
Without a doubt, we're thankful for Steven for joining our friend group. He's shown up for us in so many ways, but most importantly, took on the role as our resident games master. He has the patience of a saint, knowing he has to repeat the rules at least 3 times before we can even start a game at games night. So, sorry, Steven.
He always includes us in activities we clearly don't belong in. He would pick me up from my house and then take me to the driving range and then take videos of me and then send them to me so I could practice at home. So funny. Safe to say I didn't get better. I didn't make it to the pre-wedding tournament. Thank you, Steven, for letting me quit silently so I didn't have to embarrass myself in front of everyone.
But if there is one thing we tried to help Steven with through all these years, it would be to try to even expand his palate beyond that of a 5-year-old. We've probably tried to feed him every single type of cuisine you could think of, but at least he'll never make it a problem because he'll always come prepared with his own bottle of soy sauce for his rice or butter for his noodles when he comes over.
I think it goes without saying that you two have made such a big impact on our lives. You've seen us through all of our big milestones, graduations, buying our first homes. You both always make sure we get home safely, whether it's after a night out or picking me up from the airport, no matter what time. But best of all, you guys do a wonderful job of bringing all of your degenerate friends together, as you'll all see on the dance floor tonight.
We're so excited to see you through this next chapter of your lives as a married couple. And whether you end up raising two or a whole hockey team, we'll be there for the both of you. So let's raise a glass to the newlyweds and wish them a lifetime of love and happiness. Lifetime of love and happiness.
Okay.
Perfect. Can I get the couple to go on the dance floor for their first dance?